Hello guys and welcome to episode 9 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as a Kavithan Protectorate using the Supremacy affinity, and today we're going to be continuing our war with the Slavic Federation. So we have our men pretty much in position now, waiting on this artillery just to catch up a little bit, and then we'll advance onto Krabrost and take it over for ourselves. Now it only has a combat strength of 31, so we should be able to take it over pretty easily actually. Chuyen's going to be a bit of a harder nut to crack, but I'm sure we'll do it eventually. The Brazilians also have relatively weak cities. This is very interesting. See, all of mine have 57 combat strength, whereas like Cittadella here, 32. That's 69 in my capital. So they're going to be really easy to take over in comparison to them attacking me. So we're at a huge advantage at the moment, I think. Currently we are at a score of 699 to the African Union 660, and they're the closest behind me. LAD is dead, I think, unless they still have another city. I think their capital only got taken over. Maybe they have another city somewhere. But the Pan-Asians are at war with us, and Slavs are at war with me, and yeah. So it looks like we're going to have to watch out for the African Union. Maybe we can invade them from sea. Might happen. Not sure if I can do that just yet, because they look to be on a similar level to me in terms of how well they are doing, because their combat strength is pretty high as well. So yeah, we'll have to watch out for the African Union. Probably going to be my biggest competitor throughout this game. The trouble is I'm not directly next to them, so I can't actually attack them very effectively unless I end up going all the way through the Pan-Asians, through the Americans, and then attacking the African Union. I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Get the gunner to move up towards Svatoy. And that's again another turn done. Not much for me to really do at the moment. Interesting. Attacking me with the attack jets. This time my unit didn't completely destroy the unit, did 84 damage though. Significant amount. Attack jet intercepted their attack jet, and my second one did the same. So, what are we going to do now then? We have units to attack. We have our artillery pretty much in range. Are we going to start our assault on Krabrost? I think we are. So, how are we going to do this? That's a decisive victory, so I think that's a no-brainer. Unless I can attack it with that unit. Because this unit's actually fortified. So I don't necessarily want to attack into it. We'll attack the Marine with this unit. My god, that was loud. Seems when I zoom in it just gets louder. But my cruiser's all fixed up, so you can start heading over towards Spec. The trade convoy from Javed can trade with the Agni. She will trade with Svatoy. Bit risky sending a trade convoy all the way up there, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And now we can work on another cruiser. Looks like we are going to have quite some sea warfare going on eventually, so may as well start investing in it now. At Vasanta we can work on an auto plant there to boost the production, and we'll work on an auto plant in Agni as well. So veterancy gained for this tac jet, awesome. Raptor Bug needs orders. Now what I'm going to do is attack the armour Possibly with this CNDR and then attack it with the raptor bug? Not sure. Move on that artillery, that's a easy move to make. I really wish that tac jet could rebase to Svatoy. So useful. Because then we could intercept the tac jets that's going to keep attacking my units. Okay, we'll do that attack. And we'll do possibly that attack. Actually, no, we won't. We'll sleep that unit for now. And this unit, I guess, is just going to have to sleep. Now, someone suggested that I get mag rails and start connecting all of my cities together so that if I ended up being attacked by a very powerful opponent, I would actually be able to sort out my units a lot quicker, because at the moment I've only got roads and they're actually pretty slow for getting my units around. And Supremacy later in the game, where the Saber can only move one tile, and that's what they told me. So, you know, I think it's good advice to take. Getting a mag rail that goes all the way up to Svatoy would actually be really useful, and it doesn't actually cost me anything to maintain. So I'll probably get a few workers when I can to just start doing that, because it would be really useful in the long run. But for now, what I'll do is likely recruit those workers that I'll manually move, because the rest of the workers are probably pretty busy. Now, are we going to attack Chu Yen now? I don't think we have enough men here to do it. We've only got a CNDR, a marine, a gunner and an artillery. And yes, the gunner and artillery will be able to attack Chu Yen from these two tiles, but the marine and the CNDR I don't think can remain alive long enough in order to take over that city. So we are going to need like a third unit, I think, like another CNDR of some sort. Maybe we can buy one. Actually, before I do that, we have this one coming down, so we may as well use that. We'll keep this attack jet on air intercept mode. We'll fortify that CNDR. The trade route in Syra can trade with Vasanta to boost the production of the auto plant there. And I think that's everything done for this turn. So my units are fortified here, so they will heal a little bit. The raptor bug is sleeping, which means it's going to heal up as well. Forgot that puts it in range of the city. Silly me. I really needed to commit. CNDR having fun there with that marine unit. And their armour by the looks of things. Now it looks like we might have to retreat that CNDR then. And my gunner's going to be attacked again. But no problem, because the attack jet got shot down. And we did a lot of damage to another attack jet. Gotta love having intercepting attack jets. Okay. So, this CNDR is on 3 hit points. Right, I'm going to use this artillery to set up and attack that marine. That'll blow the crap out of that, hopefully destroy it. Not quite. We'll set up this artillery and we'll blow the crap out of the armour. I'll swap round those units and then move the CNDR back. I'll swap over... Actually, I won't swap over those units. It'd be a bad idea. I'll move the armour back. And move the CNDR back, possibly. But it does have the upgrade. Maybe it is time to commit. I obviously can't commit with this unit because he's too damaged. I'm literally going to have to run him back to my tiles so he heals really quickly. I honestly think we should retreat for now. because we've taken too much damage. We've taken out the majority of their forces, which is good, but we don't have enough power to take over Krabrost at the moment, I don't think, anyway. So we'll make him a veteran. We'll move him onto the miasma tile. Didn't really want to do that, but kind of have to. Move that armor over there. And we can bring this cruiser around as well. We will make this guy an expert. Awesome, and we'll keep him fortified. He's getting so much XP from being attacked by those tac jets all the time. In Sabda, we will work on a CNDR, because we are going to need to reinforce at Chuyen. And that looks like everything's done. Now, intrigue level in Mandira has increased to 2. Looks like we're going to need to work on a surveillance web very shortly. So after he's finished the Markov Eclipse, we will work on surveillance web. That will stop the covert ops intrigue for the city going up past 3. And in the meantime, I might actually assign one of these agents to deal with that. It's going to affect my health because it will take it away from the national security project, but I think it's worth doing. Synthetic Thought is finished in 4 turns. We'll get extra Supremacy affinity. Oh, now my artillery is being attacked by the tac jets. That sucks. I know what I can do. I can buy a tac jet in Svatoy. That would be a really good idea. And this armor is attacking my gunner. Oh, please don't kill them off. Okay, that's good.
The easiest way to understand social systems is to implement them in code. The best way to optimize social systems is to let the code change the world.
And wonder complete. We get +1 culture per turn, and we get all worker units receive +1 movement. Provides a free network in the city in which it's built. Cool.
Turing Shanda. Noun. Shame felt upon discovering one has mistaken an artificial intelligence for a close relation.
There you go, guys. A dictionary of colonial idioms. So yeah, we somehow managed to complete Synthetic Thought 3 turns sooner than it said it would complete. I'm not going to complain. Gave us the extra affinity we needed to upgrade our units.
Accepting the limitations of birth form betrays a lack of imagination.
There you have it. Orbital coverage on and next to any tile with Firaxite. And we get new upgrades available for my units. So let's have a quick look at these upgrades. You can get the Disciple now. That is badass. So what can we get? Plus 20% when next to friendly units, or plus 8% per adjacent friendly unit. So basically we either get the plus 8% per, and then we'll have to surround with at least 4 units to get 4% more than the other one would give us. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Plus 20% next to a friendly unit. And we can upgrade our tac jets to needle jets. And we'll get the plus 30% when intercepting, because I do very much like to intercept. And we'll purchase a tac jet here. Oh, a needle jet now. And I'll set that to air intercept next turn, and it can be used to shoot down a lot of the lovely tac jets that are being thrown at me from the Slavs. So let's get the CNDR further out of range of Krabrost. We shall move this artillery back, move the CNDR onto that tile, get the Raptor bug over there, and we'll fortify that armour. The trade convoy at Mandira can continue trading with Harsha. We'll fortify that artillery. And we have a colonist. Interesting. So saying I should put a city here. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to place him somewhere up here. So we'll head him in that direction for now. My cruiser can go to sleep. We'll choose production in Syria, which shall be to possibly work on a cynosure. Might be a good thing to work on, but it would take a lot less turns in the capital. So 27 turns in Mandira. It would take 39 in Syria. See if there's any better candidates. 36 in Pran. I think we should just build it in Mandira. So we'll add that to the queue. No idea why it didn't just add it to the end. We'll make sure that we finish off the Markov Eclipse and the surveillance web first. So in Syria we will work on the surveillance web, and in Astrea we shall work on possibly a miasmic repulsor if you want to take advantage of more tiles around Pran. Yeah, let's do that. And in Pran itself we can work on this thorium reactor. So we need to choose a new research. Let's go ahead and get this fabrication now, so I can get the mag rail that I was talking about. That'll be useful because I'll also be able to get the carrier. And this looks like a good idea. Mechatronics. I think we'll research that afterwards because it will give us +4 health from this optical surgery, and that will also give us +1 health from silica. That looks like a really good idea. And then we gain access to this wonder, I think it is, which is this crawler. That will give us +25% production for wonders and give us the extra culture every turn. So yeah, we'll add that to the queue. And all is well. We can work on getting some more affinity in Supremacy eventually. But for our covert ops, let's not forget to give my agent in Chuyen a new operation. And all is well. Ah, that's why we finished our technology. Because we stole 420 science from Chuyen. Makes sense now. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. All these units are going to end up healing up. Down here. Oh, bollocks. I forgot to attack this armor with all my fortified units. That's really bad. Attack jets being shot down by my needle jets. And they actually decided not to kill off my gunner. Interesting choice from the AI. I'm not going to complain. At Syria, we need to choose a trade partner. So let's send it to Bani Musa. Actually stopped trading with that by accident. We'll fortify that CNDR, we'll fortify that artillery, we'll put that needle jet onto air intercept, we'll get the CNDR into our friendly territory, we'll sleep the raptor bug, and that's all well. And we'll get the auto plant in Harsha now. We should probably get this gunner away from the settlement, get the CNDR closer. And what I'll do is I'll get this CNDR to move over to these CNDRs, and then we shall push in from this direction. I'll put the Marine unit here, put the CNDR here, another CNDR here, and then I can get the artillery and the gunner to sit on these two tiles, but I need to get this gunner replenished first. Unless we just wait, buy an artillery, and I just use 2 artilleries to attack Chuyen instead. Go up here, we are missing my needle jet to take out a Slavic tac jet. So a nice kill there. Taking out another tac jet. Oh yeah, I forgot these are disciples now. Looking badass. Genetically modified humans. Well, more like humans that have been implanted by nanotechnology, but there we go. Asraya, we can work on the surveillance web here. And in Sabda and in Pran, we will work on the recycler to get even more production before we work on other buildings. And a quest decision, Sky Mine. Our astronomers have made a startling discovery. A massive asteroid is on a collision course with this planet. If we act quickly, we can launch a satellite capable of altering the asteroid's path. However, the impact is expected to occur in a remote region of our colony, and our astronomers are confident that no civilians are at risk. If we let the impact occur, we could mine the asteroid for valuable resources. Interesting. Now, the reason I read that one was because I haven't seen it before. Are we going to allow the impact, or are we going to deflect the asteroid? Now, I don't really need +1 food from work barges, but the energy could be useful. Especially considering our energy is a bit temperamental at the moment. So let's allow the impact. And we get 305 energy. Fair enough. Well, that can actually pay for the artillery I was talking about. Because that way we won't have to wait anymore. We won't have to wait for this gunner to finish replenishing. We can just move the artillery into position with this artillery and attack Chuyen. Sounds good. Trade convoy from Sabda. Could trade with Visanta. And we shall fortify the CNDR so it heals, and this miasmic repulsor can find a good place over Pran in order to get rid of all this miasma. A good spot. Yep, that covers a lot of the miasma. And we'll sort that out for us nicely. Let's move on to the next turn. Shot down another tac jet with my needle jet. Disciples help shoot down another tac jet. And there goes another one. They're going to constantly throw those at me. That must be messing with their production so badly. And well, there's the asteroid. Crash satellite discovered. Oh, it was a crash satellite. So it wasn't the asteroid. I thought that was part of the mission. Apparently not. Oh, never mind then. We need an explorer. So let's produce one. It's going to take one turn. Why not? In Sabda, we will work on the armour there. We shall fortify gunner Possibly. Yeah, we'll fortify on that tile. I was just checking that that artillery could move 2 tiles before I decided whether or not I wanted to fortify the gunner on that tile. Now this CNDR is in position. We're almost ready to attack. Let's fortify that. Get the CNDR to head down towards Chuyen. Awesome. Doing well. Now it's recommending that I put an outpost here. That's going to be on a tile that yields some production. It would be a slight crossover with Agni, but I think that is actually a decent position. So yeah, we will go just there. Because it's going to be within 3 tiles of Javed's borders. And within 3 tiles of Agni's borders. And it will basically prevent anything coming down from the north. Then we can think about maybe putting another settlement here on this tile. Looks like quite a nice one. I can't remember where their old city was. I think it was here. It's the Slavs I'm talking about. I think it was there. But I think we'll put one here. And then we'll take advantage of all these resources. Yeah. Looks and sounds like a plan. So we're going to need another colonist. All my units healing up nicely. See if the Slavs throw anything at us. Doesn't look like it. And just healing up their marine there, but that's fine. My CNDRs completely outmatched them. Pan-Asians throwing away more tac jets. How many do they have? Jesus. And really? The Brazilians just about finished the Markov Eclipse before I did. I think I was like 2 turns from completing that. That's really annoying. So let's anyway move on this explorer. We'll set up an expedition there. We'll get this cruiser to join my other cruiser. Oh, there's a gunboat there. Let's get my cruiser to come down and attack that. Oh, one-shot it. That will work nicely. And let's start setting up these artillery. And that's going to put the artillery into range of Chuyen. I do realise that. Set up that colony, Zafar. I'm going to move in these disciples now. And actually did that in the wrong place. That was my bad. I should have put that unit there and that unit there, so this unit could sit on this tile. Now I think the AI generally attacks the closest unit. So hopefully they'll attack one of these 2 units. Now Javed can work on a repair facility. Well, I accidentally clicked on the surveillance web, but I think I'll keep that anyway. And we shall work on a network in Masanta. In Pran we will work on a network as well. And I think that is all. But unfortunately, it has been my time. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. Sorry I've kept the yield icons on. Sometimes I do that by accident. But yeah, we are going to be attacking Chuyen for sure next episode. And it looks like we're also going to be hitting Krabrost at the same time very, very hard. We have a lot of fresh units now. And we are very much ready to go full offensive against the Slavs. So plenty to look forward to. Going to make a new colonist, I will expect. But yeah, that's all. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.